Mulwarrie, high grade gold resource, 350,000 ounces at 3.6 grams in Western Australia, part of the broader Kalgoorlie North hub, where we've got 1.2 million ounces at 3.8 grams. So this is just about 100 k's north of Cal, granted mining leases, very close to infrastructure. We started drilling at Mulwarrie last year, soon after acquiring the project from Genesis. We increased resource by 300% to 350,000 ounces as of August 2025. And now very pleased to announce that we've stepped out 700 meters along strike and have intersected really good grades of gold on the same structures, and it's just testament to the growth upside at the project. So we've got significant anomalies to test at Mulwarrie. This is the really some of our first holes in the 2026 drilling program that we've got at Mulwarrie, and great results. The Mulline prospect is part of the Mulwarrie package, where we've got contiguous tenure over plus 30 k's of strike, and we've got actually more than 34 kilometers of targets in the project area. But at Mulline, which is about 10 k's north of our resource hub at Mulwarrie, we've got some high priority soil targets to follow up. Some of them on the same trend as Mulwarrie, on the same shear zone as Mulwarrie. Some of them on the same structure as the Ora Banda Lady Gladys deposit. And we're just going through the process now of ranking these anomalies. We know what is a gold anomaly because we've got a 5 kilometer long gold anomaly directly above the Mulwarrie resource, of which we've only actually tested 1.5 kilometers of it. And so we know what a soil anomaly looks like because we've got the resource underneath one of them. These anomalies to the north are the same magnitude. And once we've ranked them with the POWs in, we will look to factor them into our drilling campaign in 2026. Picking up the extra tenement at the Mulwarrie project is great. It's contiguous tenement. It contains multiple mineralized structures that we are going to be getting around to ground truthing, doing a bit of groundwork on these structures, and then we'll be factoring these targets into our future drilling program at the Mulwarrie project. But fundamentally, near term, the focus for drilling at Mulwarrie is directly along strike of the current resource base, which is 350,000 ounces at 3.6 grams. And that's because we've got a 5 kilometer long target there, and we've drilled 1.5 kilometers of that for that 350,000 ounces. So that's the number one priority, and the other more regional targets, we'll get to them in due course. Within this whole district, there are lots of different styles of mineralization, and the Mulwarrie mineralization is very similar to much of the mineralization that's already been treated historically throughout the area. That means it's free milling gold, hosted within shear zones with quartz veining and pyrrhotite, basically, and that's the kind of mineralogical signature we get. In terms of scale, we're starting to see in the whole district that these systems are pretty big and pretty continuous along strike. Ora Banda have been demonstrating this wonderfully with their resource upgrades, and we are as well with our initial resource that we put out in Mulwarrie, these step out drilling results, and all of these targets that we're also finding at surface too. So high grade gold at surface in a very under drilled part of the goldfields equals a pretty exciting time ahead of us, I think.